Oh, hello there. I'm Abbey Sharp. Welcome to Abby's Kitchen. You know, as a registered dietitian, a lot of my friends and followers ask me about their bowel movements. So I decided to answer all your questions anonymously on my new Abby's Kitchen mini-series, Toilet Talk. Dear Abby, I'm going on a big date at a fancy restaurant and I may end up at my date's house afterwards. What food should I avoid to prevent gas? Signed, Gassy Gary. Hey Gassy Gary, don't worry, I'll make sure your date isn't a total stinker. First off, you'll want to avoid those fizzy drinks, things like champagne, beer, and pop, and never drink out of a straw. All that carbonation tends to build up in your stomach as gas, and straws make you gulp in air. And let's be honest, it's got to go out one end or the other. Now, if it slips out number 2, you've got 3 options. A, you can blame it on your date or their dog. B, initiate a fart off. Or C, run away screaming while flailing your arms in the air and making various vocal noises. C is usually my go-to, but just don't expect a second date. Now, when choosing your meal, be sure to stay away from really heavy, fatty fare. Things like rich sauces, cheesy casseroles, and fatty cuts of meat because they can delay stomach emptying, which causes you to feel bloated and full. Also, you want to avoid those notoriously gassy vegetables. Things like broccoli, cauliflower, kale, cabbage, or at least make sure that they're cooked, which again can make it a little easier for you to digest. Now, when it comes to dessert, a lot of people may want to steer clear of some of those really high fructose fruits, things like apples, pears, and peaches, which again can be hard to digest. So I recommend going for things like bananas, berries, or kiwis instead. Also, if you think you may be lactose intolerant, you may want to go with a dairy-free dessert instead. Finally, on your way back to your date's place, resist the urge to freshen that Caesar salad breath with a sugar-free mint or piece of gum. Not only does chewing and sucking cause you to swallow in air, but all of those sugar-free products tend to be sweetened with sugar alcohols, and that can tend to cause a lot of bloating and gas in a lot of people. I say, as long as you both indulge in the garlic-heavy fare, no one can take offense. Well, there you have it, Gary. I hope that date works out for you. Now, if you have a burning question about poo, figuratively or literally, be sure to leave me a comment below and I'll try to answer it in an upcoming episode of Toilet Talk. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time on Abby's Kitchen. Hey everyone, I'm Abbey Sharp. Welcome to Abby's Kitchen. A lot of people ask me how I managed to get everything done in the day. I like to think it's because I'm a woman, obviously, but it also has a lot to do with caffeine. I do love myself a good cup of coffee or tea, but there are definitely more helpful ways to get in your fix than others. Case in point, the Frappuccino.